where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. This is Everyday People. Of course, you might notice Mr. Blackwell right here. He is the one where we did the interview during the museum that he has in his home. He has a lot of wonderful art pieces, relics. We had to use some of them in the making of Everyday People, the movie. So I appreciate you for letting us do that.
Anytime.
And you'll see the dream scene, Naturally African. This is the book that's based on this lady. Had the camera pan, the lady in the wall. And she is in a dream scene in Everyday People, the movie, the docudrama. And so we're going to get involved in some of the arts and relics that he has. Let me set this back. I don't want to mess up the nice set. But now we're getting ready to go into the Negro Baseball League, which a lot of you might know. The Negro League was making more money than the White League. But
yeah, they were. They were top players in the United States of America because they could hit, run, and they were very physical. This is all of their badges. They had 16 professional Negro baseball, and that's the jacket and the jersey.
Interesting. You got the
all the badges. You had the Atlanta Black Crackers.
The Atlanta Black.
You had the New York Cubans.
Come on.
You had the Baltimore Black Sox. You had the Detroit D's. You had the Philadelphia Stars. You had the Memphis Red Sox. You had the Browns. They had their own badges. Yeah, 16 professional baseball teams. My daddy used to be a pitcher in the Black Negro League.
Oh no, that's what's up. That's
the jacket. The jacket is really beautiful. I like the jacket because it shows it's such vibrant colors.
That's right. Then this is a collector of mainly Black history, Black art, Black relics, Black artifacts, everything. And some of these pieces you will only see on Everyday People, the movie, courtesy of Brother Blackwell. Some of these things you probably never seen in your life, and we thank him for bringing those pieces to us so we can share it with the rest of the world. I see this Texan jacket over here.
Oh yes, yes.
And Michael Jordan.
Yes, Michael. That's right. Michael retirement. That's his retirement shirt that he had. Let me take the plastic off. So you can really see it. That's his retirement. It's retirement, what you call it. I'm gonna have it matted and hung on my wall. I just haven't had it done yet.
We're gonna have more coming from MJ in the set.
Yeah. But this is my team right here.
Yeah,
that's Houston, Texas.
Yes, you of course. Of course. Yeah, y'all saw him with the Texan hat on in the documentary. But while we speaking on that,
and don't make me go in my closet. I mean, I got something in that closet will blow your mind, but I'm not gonna put it on film.
Well, how was it though, being involved in the docudrama Everyday People, the movie, when we first interviewed you, and being part of that?
It was spectacular. I didn't know this was going on, and I'm just grateful that somebody thought of me, and it helped me, establish myself a little bit in picking out art pieces that I love. I said that's what Black people do. We pick out art pieces. We love art.
Yeah, that is something that's being shared with the world, that the world needs to see some of these pieces.
Yeah, and we don't just collect Black art. We collect Asian art. We collect Japanese art. This is one of the beautiful pieces of art I found because it's a watercolor.
This piece over here.
Right. This is watercolor. Very fragile. You have to be very careful with it because it's very fragile. But it's a beautiful piece.
And I like the chairs too.
Oh yeah, Asian chairs.
Nice. So as we enter into the next section, lights and camera, we head over this way.
This is my own little collection. I used to be a Marine. I'm very proud of that because at one time blacks could not join the Marine Corps. They would not let them join the Marine Corps. And when they did, they were treated a lot differently than white Marines. But we managed to make ourselves known.
Right.
After a while, we made ourselves known.
Right.
This is some of my pieces that I collect. It's mostly family members. My son, my sister who I lost when she was 51. It's a lot of
Got the vintage
personal.
Benz up there too.
Yeah, and I'll get it back eventually. It's been in the shop for 4 years.
Okay, right,
But I'm not paying no maintenance fees, so
You got
whenever
that.
he finished with it, I'll go get it.
That's right. That's right. We were interesting.
And of course, this is my quarterback. This my Texans quarterback, Clemson star, who put Alabama on the ground. Clemson. That's Watson.
Right.
That's Mr.
Deshaun.
And Deshaun gonna bring us a Super Bowl in about 2 more years. And that's the fighter over there. That's the man. That's the killer over there. That's JJ.
JJ.
He's a Neanderthal. That's JJ.
Yeah, I give JJ his props.
Neanderthal.
JJ's a beast.
That's a walking legend right there already.
Who you got down here?
Oh, that's Hakeem, and that's when he beat Shaq. That's when he beat Shaq in the NBA Finals in '95.
Right.
He took Shaq to school.
Come on.
Yes, he did. He took him to school. We won back-to-back championships with that African right there.
Yeah, King bad boy.
That's right.
King is a bad boy.
He's a bad man.
Like a king.
Yeah.
Like a king.
And that's my mirror. That's my 100-year-old mirror. I've been having it for a long time, but when I first purchased it, they had to let me know that it was pretty rare.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get too many of them because they're so fragile.
Right.
And when they ship them, they lose a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So right.
Yeah.
But it's 100 years old.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's one.
And this is some of the players that was in the Black Negro League.
Okay.
That's some of the players.
Leon Day.
Yeah, they were some of the players in the Black Negro League.
But
And that's Mr. Nolan Ryan.
okay, yeah.
That's when we lost him to the Rangers. I love Nolan.
Right.
There's the Comets. That was won 4 championships in a row. The only women basketball league to ever win 4 championships in a row. And this is the young lady who took them to that level.
Yeah,
That's
sad.
Kim Parat. She
Right.
died from cancer. I think she died from cervical cancer. But I was able to get this jersey, and they don't sell none of her pieces. They don't even put them on sale. The family's holding on to them. I don't know why.
Right.
I was just fortunate enough to get that one because they don't even sell them.
Right,
I don't know
that's-
why they holding them.
But that's rare Houston
Yeah.
memorabilia.
You will never see her stuff anywhere because they won't sell them. And I got this piece before she died. That's probably the reason why I got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
those of you who are watching are privileged to see all of this. Who is this back here?
That's Mr. Michael Jordan. That's when he won the 1988 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He started from mid-court, went over the top of the key,
God,
and
God.
slammed it.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me. Let me put this light up. Y'all, for those of you, I gotta put a light on this. Do you see how high Jordan is on that?
Oh yeah.
Do you see
he
how
started
high?
from mid-court. He started from
God,
mid-court,
yeah.
went over the key, flew over the key,
yeah.
and slammed it. That's why he won it, because it wasn't a spectacular dunk, but
Right.
his approach.
Right.
That was his approach.
Right. But
And this is when he started elevating. That's when he was flying, and that's when he slammed.
God, no, but look at the angle he's in with the ball in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there'll never be
No.
another Jordan.
No. I don't think so. I don't know how he made it. This is how I was reared.
Okay.
I was reared like this. This is where I was reared. I done plowed the mule. I done picked the cotton.
Right.
This is our old homes with the toilet outside, with the chickens in the yard. This is how I came up. That's why I'm so thankful for everything that I have, because I know it come from humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. This is the artist that I tell everybody about. We don't know where he is. His name is Mo. He comes out when he want to sell his pieces. When he sell his pieces, he go back into hiding. We don't know where he is, or who he is, or where he's at. He might not even be alive right
I
now.
don't think he's alive.
But these are some of his pieces.
Yeah, nice pieces.
Watercolors.
Yeah,
and
watercolor.
You know, I was at B&J Antiques
This is a picture.
and asked him about Mo, because he had some black, and he was
And
like,
what'd he say?
He basically was like,
He's eccentric.
yeah, eccentric dude. He
Yeah,
couldn't.
he only comes out to sell his paintings and his watercolors, and then he goes back into his wherever he is. You know.
Is it now? Is this one? This him also?
Oh, now this is John James.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
this is the way they used to baptize in the Baptist church. They used to take you directly to the riverbed itself and baptize you in the riverbed. I was 7 years old when I first saw this happening. I didn't know what it was. It scared me because I seen a lot of people in white robes and stuff, and I heard them screaming. So I thought I'd messed up something. But they were baptizing people. And that's my wife when she was in college. This is her when she was a child. This is her mother.
Oh, nice, Blackwell. See, that's keep that family bond, that connection together.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
important.
Yeah, it's very important.
Very important.
Like I said, my parents are my MVPs, my most valuable parents.
How else would you be here?
MVPs. Oh man, if they wouldn't have got together at that time, when that little egg was coming through there, man, I wouldn't be here because I lost a brother before my birth and a sister after my birth. I was between two people that didn't make it to this earth, and I happened to be the one to make it. That scares me every time I think about that because it could have been me. Right. I couldn't have made it here.
Right.
And I'm glad to be here because I never would have met Vincent Cole, my brother. My brother.
That's right, Black.
That's my brother right
That's
here.
right, man.
Yeah.
Learn a lot from Brother Black.
Hey.
Okay.
And this is the Purple Rain Man.
The purple. The purple.
This is the Purple Rain Man right here. Purple Prince.
Yeah, they say
That's his
Minneapolis
album.
is not the same since Prince been gone.
No, it hasn't been the same.
It's not the same.
That's his artist sign. That's when he was on the motorcycle in the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, who is this in the Chicago Bears shirt with? That Obama?
Oh, that's Barack.
Barack.
This is Barack when he was running for president. He was a senator, and he was trying to get his foreign affairs straight, so he could run on what he knowed about foreign affairs. And this is my stepson who was in Iraq at the time. Barack was there. He met this man. Didn't know he was going to be the first black president of the United States.
Oh, okay, right.
He didn't know that.
Right.
But he happened to get his pictures and his signature on that while Barack was running for president as a senator in Iraq.
Go get down and step back, Jesse.
This is where I used to ride a Greyhound bus, and when we would stop at the rest area, I would have to go this door, white only, colored in the rear. I had to get out the bus, go around the building, and get something to eat if I wanted to eat.
Get there.
I couldn't go through the front door.
Damn, man.
We've come a long ways, people,
That's a long way.
and we're not going back.
Oh my God.
We're not going back.
Okay.
And this is Shaka Sanjay.
Okay.
She was performing in New York. Margot.
Yes,
She was performing in where in New York?
the play was in New York.
The play was in New York. Colored Girls Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. She signed it for us. I think we lost her about 6 months ago.
6 months, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, we lost her about 6 months ago.
Powerful history. Powerful history.
And these are my two favorite statues.
These two pieces. We got
Because it tells you how dynamic women are.
Right.
Our women are dynamic. They can be warriors,
Right.
and they can continue the race.
That's right. Be mother.
They are warriors, and they are mothers.
And their mothers.
Can't get here without it.
And that was one of the powerful statements in Everyday People, the movie, the docudrama.
That's right.
When the brother said that, and that's true, and it made a lot of women.
And they are still.
appreciate it.
This particular tribe is still in existence.
Right.
They dress the
Look.
same way.
Now, this was before Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Wakanda,
These
when we
people are
did
real.
the docu, and the female general that was with in Wakanda, that is a representation of this woman right here.
That's right. And the tribe is still in existence.
It's still in existence.
National
Still in
Geographic's had a special on them I think about 5-6
Right.
years ago.
Right.
But they do the same thing. They dress the same way.
Same way.
They are warrior women.
And we had that one first on Everyday People movie.
Yeah.
We had that one first. Definitely. That is excellent.
And this is my wall of dreams right here. This is my wall of dreams. This is the slave ship.
Right.
This is when we entered the United States of America as slaves. And this is where we ended up at right now. And we're not going back.
That's right.
This is the Amistad slave ship. These are the papers that were used to value us. They put a value on us and our families. They separate our families because someone might not want the man, might not want the woman, but they want the man as a slave. So they would separate families and separate children.
1,200 to 1,250.
1,250
Yes,
dollars
ma'am.
a Negro.
I want
Yes,
to tell
ma'am.
you something about the art between Annie Lee and Leroy Campbell. Those are my two favorite artists.
Okay.
If you notice, that's Annie Lee. And look at the picture and tell me what you see.
Let's go look at Annie's picture.
That's Annie Lee.
Yeah. And I see her on the, oh yeah, the face.
Yeah.
See the heart.
She don't have eyes.
She don't have eyes.
She doesn't.
No, she don't have any eyes.
Okay.
But
But
it's
look at the
elegant.
expression on her face. You see that expression?
Yeah, it seems like she's kind of into it.
Yeah, she enjoys
Right.
the heart. Whereas Leroy Campbell,
Leroy Campbell.
his people they'll have lips, they don't have eyes. You see that one? And then over there, the family at the piano,
They have lips and
They got
no.
lips, but no,
but no eyes, but you still can see the expression.
on
the face, the
She's
facial
like
ex-
she's smiling in the sense.
Exactly.
Wow.
Those are my two favorite, Annie Lee.
And that's Leroy Campbell.
And
Leroy
that's
Campbell
Leroy Campbell
with the
there.
lips. And Anna Lee.
And then here's
Without
another
the eye.
Annie Lee.
But-
I'll show you the
but-
Annie Lees.
You kind of almost want to visualize the eyes.
Right. See, all of these parents, they're smiling because they have lips. And the boys at the piano, they have lips.
Yeah.
But here, Annie Lee, they have eyes. Look, they have eyes here. Oh, and see, they are playing, this is my favorite. I learned to play whist when I went to college. So,
Okay.
everybody plays bid whist, right?
Right.
This is 5, no uptown. So,
Okay.
they ran a Boston.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't see no expression, but you know they did. Because look, she got the card.
Hello. She's gonna do it.
Right. That's why
That's amazing.
I used to teach school 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And she said, I quit. Look, she's had enough for 32 students in one classroom for one day.
And she's,
Yeah. Yeah. So,
She's done.
Don't miss the poker game.
oh yeah.
That's the poker game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he ain't looking too happy. I don't think he's paying too good.
They robbing the man with the money.
Right.
All right.
They slipping them cards. They slipping them cards
Under the table.
under the table.
This is an actual photograph of the Delta, Mississippi Delta in 1980s. This is how they lived.
Right.
In the 80s?
In the 80s.
In the 80s. Andrew gave me that.
Oh, that was.
And that's how they were living.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, everybody knows Ernie Barnes,
Okay.
The Graduate.
And that's famous.
Yes, yes. Brown.
Boy
Yeah.
education.
Yes,
Busing
right.
them to school.
That's right.
And black, okay.
And believe it or
The
not.
comb and the comb.
Right.
That's
See,
right.
my aunt was a beautician. And I used to, how could they, but that's what they used.
Yeah, my mom was a
That's right.
beautician.
Yeah,
so she
her.
was the same too.
Right.
Same-
This is my cousin.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yes.
please.
And as a matter of fact, you see this artist right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's a white guy that goes to my Catholic church. He's the one that did this piece. And he did that piece.
Yeah.
No,
Coretta.
Your wife
Scott.
picked it out.
Yeah, the Coretta Scott
She's the
King.
only one picked it out out of all the people that come in. She said,
She
"Oh, that's
picked
correct."
out Coretta. Scott
And that's
King.
that's a white guy painted her.
Right.
The same white guy painted him. And the same white guy painted the mother and child.
Well, I just want y'all to know
No,
about
that-
Annie Lee and those are,
Campbell.
yeah, and Leroy
And
Campbell.
Leroy Campbell.
And
No.
see, this is Annie. See, I love Annie Lee, obviously. Now she's at the petite shop. Now what's she doing at the petite shop?
Petite shot. So I go and
Okay, and then 2 two sisters
She does
going down the
petite
road.
shop.
They going to church.
And going to church.
Oh, that's Annie Lee.
That is nice. And she the one that doesn't have the mouth or the eyes.
Right. Yes.
But Leroy Campbell, he just has the mouth.
Wow.
And that's it. See, this is interesting for those who are not familiar or unaware of art and how valuable art is, especially for us as a people, for Black people.
Mm-hmm.
Because art was an expression, is the way we communicated.
Exactly.
It showed our intellect,
Right.
talent,
Exactly.
that we can put something on canvas out of our minds, bring it into reality, and share it with the world.
Right.
That's right.
Annie
So-
Lee was real famous, and she made a deal with somebody, and they took all her money. She started doing. This is when she lost it. Right here, you see that's she started doing these. This is just a postcard. And she started doing this.
Figurine.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's
Wow, that's
she has
that
a
with
painting.
that.
But then when she started from China, and they took her money, and she went bankrupt.
Started doing miniatures.
Yeah, but-
Manager.
see,
And you now look, that is wonderful.
yeah,
Everybody don't get a chance to see this. That's
Yeah.
why we
No.
sharing it with people.
That's how you
Alright.
keep it going.
You-
You have to pass it down to the generations.
yeah.
And lots of times we don't know that we have black angels, okay? This is
yeah.
a black angel protecting your
That's
children.
Thomas Blackshear.
Okay.
He was pretty. He does have some work now.
And that's him in the corner with the Black
That's
Panther
him.
and the child in his hand.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You know Acres Homes. You know
Yeah.
Shirley
Malone son?
Malone.
Thomas Milan's son.
Thomas Malone son's
Right.
wife.
Okay.
She has quite a bit of his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she has
yeah,
a Curtis
yeah, you should, yeah.
Okay. good.
Yeah, it's right there
Have
on
you
the
gone
weekly.
out there to her
Okay.
shop? You need
I
to go.
didn't know. I know now I'm going.
Yeah, you need to go. All she has is the black. I
I live
got
by
black.
that, so I know him.
My black nutcrackers.
Right.
See, because everybody thinks the nutcrackers are white.
Right. And they.
Nah.
Yeah, but I have. Yeah.
What?
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
they do have some
black.
black nutcrackers, but at Shirley's, she has all of this stuff. Yes, yes. Yeah.
I gotta check her out.
Yeah, go out
But
there.
Sherry
You'll
Milan's
be-
son.
Oh, she has so
Yeah.
much stuff.
I remember
And now we back to our Asian art. This is our Asian art. We don't just collect black art, we collect Asian art, and this is the same
Yeah.
as the one in the bedroom.
Yeah.
This is the same artist,
Yeah.
and it also has a light.
It also has a light.
I just haven't put it in the wall yet.
Yes, sir. But no.
That's how you place it in the wall. You have to cut that wall open.
Oh, damn.
This particular piece right here, it took me 8 shipments to get this piece because it's so fragile that they lost 8 before they got one that I could have gotten. Because if you lose just a piece of any of this, they send it back. It's like you might as well just break it. That's why I don't have it on the floor.
Right.
I make sure it's away from everybody. Because if you snap anything on this, you might as well throw it away.
And I like this jet. It's vibes.
These are not ceramics.
Okay.
These are wood. They're very light. And each integral piece is piece by piece by piece by piece. Each one is a separate piece. Each little integral part is separate. And this is a Vietnamese piece.
Okay.
I got this from Vietnam. And they use their hands in order to make it go into the wood. Their hands is like leather from just working this thing into the wood, because this is mother of pearl. And each individual piece has to be placed by hand. Each piece, see that every time it stops, that's an individual piece.
Unique.
It's incredible. Each individual piece. And they put it in by hand.
That is nice. I'm just.
This altar, I don't know how old it is. I know it's over 100, but it could be more than that because I was very lucky to get this.
Now these candles, or they would put incense right with the
Right.
represents the Buddhists,
Right.
the monks.
Right.
It's nice, and then this picture here.
Yeah.
That's unique too.
Right.
That goes back in time where you see the water barrier.
Right. And that's how they used to, that's how they yoke. They used to have man yokes. These are yokes. And that's how they used to travel and walk
What?
around.
What's the water barrier sign there? Aquarius. There it goes.
This piece right here.
Hold on, really? Is this wine in your Black?
Well, it's wine. This is the real wine, but this is
Okay,
only
but it looked like,
Yeah.
man, that is
Yeah.
excellent.
another piece of art.
The-
I broke one. They had two. I broke one of them. My wife wanted to put me out after I did that because we can't find it nowhere else. But this particular piece here, her name is Lillian Show. We went to San Francisco about 18 years ago, and we saw her piece, and we brought it back in a roll and had it matted. And she was a young artist at that time.
That's Asian art.
Yeah, that's Asian. Her name is Lillian Show.
I wonder, and you can tell
It's called Anticipation. It's like she's waiting on her lover to show up.
And brought it back. When
And my black African
Yeah,
totem.
let me get the totem.
This is a black African totem.
Get a picture. That is nice.
Black African totem.
That is nice.
And that's an Indian piece over there with the elephants.
That is nice, Black.
Yeah.
Black. And you got the piano.
Oh yeah. That's
Look
my
at
wife. She decided she wanted
Piano, the
piano.
real deal. Like, I enjoy that. Black. But look at that. We appreciate
This is her when she was in college.
it.
Of course, that's our first lady right here, Michelle Obama. Oh, these pieces right here, Vincent, I forgot to tell you. These are called monkey wood. Some of the hardest wood known to man is called monkey wood. These particular chairs without the footing, those are the chairs that they put on top of elephants and they travel around and they sit in them. Sit in them and they have a pedestal and you see them with the elephants and they be rocking with them on these chairs.
Black. We're gonna sit down and talk. I see how you acquired all this.
Oh man, it was 27 years.
27 years. And they got the Anderson door.
Yeah.
Got the Anderson door. Come on. Come on outside, Black.
Oh, it's hot out there.
Oh, man, we just Texas.
It's hot out there. It's
Come on, catch the pool, Black.
And show you how good these doors are. You don't feel no heat, right? Open these doors.
Yeah,
Feel that heat.
It comes in.
Won't let that heat in. Won't let that heat in.
Oh, yeah.
This is our backyard.
Right.
This is where the grandchildren play.
Play. They do.
This is where the grandchildren play back here. Y'all want to swim? You can swim. Anybody swim here? Jump in the pool. You at home when you with the Blackwells, baby. You at home.
We can sit in this, Black. Sit
Huh?
make peace,
All right.
Black. Those right here. Kitchen's right here. Let's sit down. Can you get a good angle? Look. Man, I appreciate everyone that is getting ready to watch this. We're getting ready to put it out to the public. And I definitely appreciate Brother Blackwell for allowing us this opportunity into his home and to share these wonderful works of art, memory, historic value, something that we can continue to go on through generations to generation to generation. It's bigger than both of us. This thing is for the future.
For the future and our children.
So when somebody says, "Oh, black people don't collect art," and they not into the intellectual aspect of art and what it pertains,
We collect.
We could say, "Wait a minute, you gotta go. You don't know Mr. Blackwell."
We collect.
We Mr. Blackwell collect.
I've been collecting for 27 years and enjoy every second of it.
He dispels all the myths, man. He dispels all the myths. And one day you might see it. If you see a red viper, a flash that passed by you, that just
That's me.
The black. Burr Prick Radio.
Say hello.
Black, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, I'm just so thankful that I found a friend like Mr. Vincent Cole who
brother,
think
Black.
about me, who appreciate me, who appreciate what I bring to the subject, and I'm just thankful that I know him.
That's wonderful. The same
I'm
here.
thankful that I know him.
Same here, bro. I learned a lot from Brother Black. Burr Prick Radio, everyday people. We out.
This little girl, her
Get the
son
microphone.
killed his wife.
Yeah.
Because she got caught on drugs. She was on drugs when she became an adult. And they took the child from her. And the grandmother, Malcolm's wife, said that he would raise the child. And the child wanted to go back home to his mother. He missed his mother. And he got angry with the grandmother and set her on fire. And that's how she died.
And this piece right here.
This is the walking tribe. They walk everywhere.
Right.
They walk for miles. They walk for months at a time to get to their destination, whatever that destination is. They call the walking tribe.
That's beautiful.
And that's one where we black people love. We love nice things in France, and we do nice things over here.
Worldwide. What is this?
And those are the shades. Those are all the shades of black women. All the shades. There are different shades. Light skin, dark skin, and you got the baby girl down here. All those are black women. Different shades of black women.
That's beautiful. And the banjo.
Oh yeah, that was an African guy that worked for my wife when she worked for the health department in the city of Houston, and he bought her that. I mean, he made that for her. One of her employees.
Yeah, because but then the banjo come from out of Africa, and brought it down through the slave trade.
Yeah.
All right, man. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. And I like this too, though.
Oh yeah,
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful that.
And don't y'all make this y'all last time coming to see Mr. Blackwell.
Come on,
I don't know how
man.
much longer I got.